and our Deputy Secretary are here, and the leadership of the ANC in our region. Our Executive Mayor, Comrade Makubu, is here, and others, and the leadership of the ANC Women's League, and indeed Abaholi of all other organizations that are here. Ndiyabulela ukunikwa eli xesha, and also in the presence of Mama Winnie Mandela's family, the entire family, her sisters, her granddaughters and her grandchildren. I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. I've just been given 3 minutes, and I'd like to say we are grateful as the African National Congress to be amongst you today. But we are especially grateful to be here at this church where Umama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, who we laid a wreath for at her burial place and at the burial place of her daughter and grandchildren, used to come and worship with all of you. For us, this is an honor. It's a rare privilege ukuthi nisivumele ukuthi sibe lapha phakathi kwenu. And I'm particularly pleased to hear that Umama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, the mother of our nation and an iconic leader of our struggle, used to come here, unbeknown to many of us, that she would come here not only to come and worship, but also to come and give thanks and leave a cow. So, Minano Treasurer General, City Band, we are here. We are going to follow in Umama Winnie Mandela's footsteps. Zawushiya too. Zawushinkomo ezimbili. Xa nisibona sinje, nathi size ney'nkomo. Hayi futhi inkomo ukufundisa. Ufihlakele ke ngoku. Hayi inkomo esingazifuniyo. We've brought and we will bring the best of cows. Yes. Fana noMama Winnie. And for us, this is a great honor to follow in her footsteps. Umama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela was an iconic leader, and many of us are proud to associate ourselves with her, and I'm very, very pleased and proud that her granddaughter, Unomaswazi, is following in her footsteps and preserving her legacy. And we will work with her and the family to preserve a legacy of Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. And we say she will not be silenced. She will not be hidden in the backyard of history. She will be in the forefront, and we are here to say we will always remember Umama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. I'd also like to thank you, Mfundisi, for the work that the church has been doing during the period of COVID-19. Namhlanje we are here, we have complied with the regulations, 250 only, but I can see that even before we increased the numbers, you had already marked out your church that you should have the numbers that were restricted by the regulations. So thank you. The churches in our country have been complying with the regulations of COVID-19, and you've been in the forefront of making sure that the virus does not spread. Siyanbulela ninonke as the churches of our country, and you've been leading the path, and you've been saving lives and spreading the message. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much, Mfundisi, for all the leadership that you have been showing. I want to particularly thank you as I sit down for the wonderful message that you have presented here today. When you spoke speaking to John 19, verses 22, 23, and so forth. You were talking to us, and some of us who are in the ANC, listen very carefully. You were talking about this garment, this tunic that Jesus was wearing. When the soldiers said, let us not tear it apart. Because pasi khazula, le tunic ka Yesu, sobe ibe nomsebenzi kuthi sonke. If we tear this African National Congress apart, it will be of no use to any one of us. That, to me, is the pointed message that I take away from this congregation today. You are actually admonishing us and saying to us, do not tear this ANC garment, this ANC tunic apart. Because once you tear it apart amongst yourselves, there will be nothing left of use. I get the message very clearly, and we would like to thank you, because we are going to make sure that this ANC garment is not torn apart, because we want it to, this tunic, this beautiful tunic, to be of use to the rest of the people of South Africa. So we thank you very much, and this ANC garment will continue to work for the unity not only of our organization, but also for the unity of our nation. It will also continue to work to advance the interests of the poor in our country. The issue that you were talking to about sharing, about equity, so that there shouldn't be those who will be enjoying the fruits of the economy of our country, enjoying the fruits of everything good that comes from South Africa, and yet the majority of our people remain in poverty. We will continue to work, Mfundis, to make sure that we eradicate poverty in our country. We address the issue of unemployment. We address all the issues that do not advance the lives of our people. But we will also work to eliminate gender-based violence, so that we free our country from gender-based violence. Mama Winnie, Madikizela-Mandela's daughter, spoke at the wreath laying about the issue of gender-based violence and reminded us that Umama Winnie was very strong on this issue, that we should eliminate gender-based violence in our country. And we will continue to do so. During the period of COVID-19, we know that many of our people have endured enormous hardships. And we, as the government of the Republic of South Africa, we will continue to work so that we restore the lives of our people. The African National Congress is committed to making sure that we lead our people towards achieving the better life that we should. So being here today is a great honor. We now feel the spirit of Umama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. We are enveloped by everything that she stood for, and I'm particularly pleased and blessed that I've come to the church she used to worship with, and thank you for allowing us to be with you as we worship in the way that you do. And I was saying to Umama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela's granddaughters that but Sipuma Apa, we will be very fit, because Nina, I can see that you are very active. You are very active. Namatolo Apa wam no TG azabayiqinile, because Nyani, you are able to sing, and we are pleased that we can participate with you. Fondesi, thank you very much for allowing us to be with you. Thank you very much, and enjoy your Easter.